Hey guys, Dib the Awesome here to give you yet another Monster Legends live streams. Yes, that's right. We are back at it once again on ML, where we do the streams, what have you. And a lot has happened. There is a new event for the Monster Wood. There's two actually. One of them is Nautilus. During the next 3 days, you have a chance to pick up multiple Nautilus, or just like maybe just one if you're that unlucky, or just none. I've had that before. But basically, it's your chance to pick up some good epic. Some good epic, yeah. The singular epic, but you get multiple copies of it. Now, I actually, the last one that they did this for was the koala one, and I got a bunch of them. So I think I had more than enough to at least get to rank 2 or 3. I know I just have them crawling on my island, and I have yet to really break them down. I should really do that. But basically, yeah, this is a pretty good event because you can stock up on really good epics. The modern epics nowadays are really good because they either have a lot of good tanking potential so they won't die on you, or they have a lot of AoE denying and really strong stupid control. Better, sometimes even better than regular deniers like Ophiuchus or Bonnie Bark, for example. Their control's just stupid. But yeah, we're gonna stream today. New live chat replier. That does not look, that looks like the same. Now viewers who reply your live streams later will see the chat as it happened. Oh, you can turn this off in your video settings, can they? Coolio. So is that like, does that mean it's gonna be in the comment sections from now on? It giggles and high giggles. Oh, your first comment got wasted, boy. Oh, that was the first comment, yeah, first. I don't know why people do that on YouTube, like the first comment. I don't ever understand that. I never understand that. I don't know why people do that. I don't know if they just want to be like, oh yeah, I'm the first one that commented. I don't know. I don't ever understand that. Collect, gotta forge me some runes here. I hate the chances in this, it's garbage. I hate trying to craft level 5 runes. Because now, like that was originally a 4 rune. I got like a level 3 rune. Now I'm crafting it into a 4. You can see how annoying that is. Because like the chances, like you try a 4, then you just get downgraded again, and then you gotta try again. It's like every other hour. It's bothersome, but I have to do it. That's what actually everyone has to do that. That's just not me. I just hate it. I hate the odds. It's garbage. Well, that's the best way to get runes, or at least level 5 runes. The basic stuff. We're gonna do the classic dungeon combo here. We're gonna use, let's see here, Valgar, yeah. That means you're a loyal fan if you watch the video. Neato. Nvidia. This poor man. This poor singular man. But yeah, if you guys have taken the time to look at the thumbnail, Gabriel has made that for me, and I really thank you very much, Gabriel, for making that. I really do appreciate it. He made it after my Ahran book at Helm, and I appreciate it. It looks really cool. Really, really cool. So yeah, if you guys have any fan art you'd like to share with me, I have a DeviantArt page that you can also like post a link into that page, or you can just post a link in the comments section below. Who's better, Alpha Cliviest or Alkane? There's a comparison. Alkane is 1,000 times better. It's faster. Like, and it's, honestly, if it's faster, there's really no point to comparing them. Alkanine's 1,000 times faster than Alpha Cliviest. He runs at 498. Alpha Cliviest runs at the lowest of the low acceptable speed of 421. Moves are also better. Alkanine can also cooldown's activation. He can also... He did something else too. He did... Oh, Guard Hater, so he pretty much acts as like a double damage giver. Like, if you like want him to do that, he can do a lot of stuff. Alpha Cliviest really just sticks with the AoE stunning, and they both have the AoE stun and DOT. Alkanine's is better too, because it also blinds. And then Alpha Cliviest really, all this other stuff, he doesn't do cooldowns activation like he can. He doesn't do the Guard Hater thing. What he does beyond just the stuns are the lifesteal mechanics, so he has lifestealing. But he can't really take advantage of that till later rankings, like at least one or two. One, it starts to become basic, but I think once you hit 2, it becomes better, because obviously the power at that point isn't too bad, or like it's all right. And then he has insta death mechanic, which has never really ever been good unless it's like on a one turn whatchamacallit. Like Vanoss's. I think Vanoss has the most, in terms of just turn, like in the amount of turns you have left, he has like a single turn death counter, and I think that's the best insta death. That's not really like the 50% chance, the good ones like Cryotan has, or Oros or Noctum, what have you. But in terms of a turn-based one, he has the shortest one. They only have a turn left to live, and that's way more reliable than 3 turns. 3 turns is just way too long. 4 turns is also really long. It's an additional turn. And yeah, it's never really been too reliable, unless you're going into a tank fight like a Cryotan fight. I think they're good. I think that, in all honesty, I think a really good combination for, or at least a good partner for Alpha Cliviest would be Cryotan at the moment. Because if you think about it, Cryotan can hold someone in place for 2 turns, and the effect is like 3 turn duration, so they only have a turn left. So essentially how you could set it up is you deny it, and then have Alpha Cliviest move, let him do the AoE insta death, and then Cryotan goes, mega freezes everything, and then they just die. They have like a turn, they only have a turn left, and odds are you could stun them again. I think that's a really strong combination at the moment. I actually saw someone post a picture of that combination that I'm just talking about, and I thought about it like after Cliviest came out. I was like, hey, that sounds really good, and hey, someone else had the same idea, so that's really cool. So that's a really good combination. Obviously it doesn't work too well against someone that's also running a Cryotan, but it works in other situations. Pretty good. Flareon, in my opinion. Oh, wait, did I just call it Flareon? Flamirion. I think it's just called the Flareon. I'm gonna call my Flamirion that. Flareon. That's a good one. How are you doing in the island? I'm pretty good. I'm gonna get Baragator by the end of it. So is it worth crafting Alpha Cliviest or Flamirion? Which one should I request more? I'd say Flamirion, personally. Is just a really good attacker. It's an attacker that doesn't really need to build damage. They really just do damage. The DOT is really heavy. I think he couldn't do like 3 DOTs at once or something crazy like that. Like bleed, ignition, and burning. Yeah, he doesn't really need to do all that much to kill anyone. I think if someone were to build like a tanky build like they would with Tank Mirion and they put it on Flamirion, I think he would run just as better naturally, simply because again you don't need to build damage for him to do damage. Because the three stacking DOT is a lot is a lot of damage. It's just dumb. It's just really good. The DOTs is just dumb. That's a really good move. It doesn't do any initial damage, but it really doesn't have to. Especially if you land all three effects. It's just dumb. This is really good. I actually saw Flamirion rank 2 as a new level up reward. You know, they added 20 new level ups to the game, and rank 2 Flamirion was one of them. He was one of the later ones, but I think it's one really worth investing in. It was like a rank 2 for like 649. So about the price you would pay anyway for a rank 2, or at least a little bit more. Yeah, I would say about the same, yeah. really about the same. So yeah, it's really good. I'd go with that. But yeah, this is where I am in the island at the moment. I'm at 172 days, about 16 hours, so basically on the third day. Plenty of time to get this, man. Don't even need to spend all too much to get him at this point, which is good. Oh, what time is it right now? Oh yeah, it's noon. It's around noonish. I even said high noon in the title. What else is there? I feel like I need to talk about something else. Oh well. But yeah, you don't need to build Flamirion too much damage to do damage. It's just dumb. I think he works great with the Rainbow build. I really do. I really think he works really great with the Rainbow build with life strength and speed. Or team speed again. I think he would work better with a team speed. He doesn't even need to go for. I don't even think he needs all too much turns in, because he's damage based on DOTing too, and high base scaling. It's like again he just doesn't need all that much. It's just really good. All right, what do we got here today? Is it 10? 10 minutes in? Yep, it's 11. Dib, who is your favorite monster? Osteoclast and Lord Mammoth. Schoolish. They're not in terms of the competitive scene. I'd say Osteoclast is the only one of the two that still is relevant to meta, if anything. Just because of his high base damage. Lord Mammoth is really just too slow to use, and his cooldowns are garbage. This is just really old. I just like him because one, he was my first legendary in the game, so I always feel like people always have their first their attachment to the very first thing that they got, be it like in Pokemon, your first starter Pokemon, what have you. It's always that first thing, and Lord Mammoth was my first legendary, so I appreciate them, man. It's a really neat monster. I would use it in Coliseum battles. I get Coliseum memories and all that jazz. He was really one of the first few legendaries I used. It's just memorable. It's memorable. The startup in this game's kind of bad, but when you spending it with legendaries that were you using for at least for the longest of time, it's nice. I appreciate Lord Mammoth and Osteoclast. Alright, so today I gotta plan out my attacks better. Because everyone on my team seems to have hated the last stream, which is why I kind of got rid of that. And I'm gonna plan better. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. Preferably I don't want to attack anything. Well, I can attack this one. This one's doable. We'll start off with this one. We'll start simple. We'll start clean, and we'll work our way up. They're running a Possessor and really no damage. This is just really tanky. This is easy. It's not too hard of a fight. We'll use... What do I feel like using first? Or at least the proper monster for the situation here. I'm going to use Plymouth. I'm going to use that. We're going to use... I kind of want to save my Haxor. I don't think I need to really use Haxor in this fight. Gosh, I guess I have to. I think I have to, just simply because I don't have anything with more than like the higher base speed. Oh wait, never mind, I got this. Never mind, we got Silotus. This works. This is better. We'll use this, and we'll use... Oh, let's bring Stinger? Nah, it's not Spring Stinger. Let's do our Annihilator R2. That works. We'll do that, and we'll bring Growler. That works. Yeah. Yeah, that works. It works. AoE possession. Alright. Ground eruption. And oh, we could just kill that, can't we? Let's just kill this. There you go. I don't know why this man shoved full life on his monster. Why'd you shove full life runes? What Oros does. Oh, I wonder if he built it because it would scale with the life regen. I wonder if that was a thing. Regardless, I don't think it was a good idea. Doesn't even have an immunity to anything. Life regen, life regen. Let's just do this. Boop. Last breath. And there we go. And there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's do this one. This one we'll do Hackster, I believe. Or maybe we don't, because he's not running. What's his base speed? I don't think we have to run Hackster for this fight if I have. What's my speed on Mechamancer? Not even close. Not even close. Oh man. Alright. Let's use. Can I use anything from that? I think we have to use. Yeah. I think we'll have to do it. Yeah. I have to. Bring Hackster. We'll bring. No, I want to say Plymouth. And Progenius. Yeah. Oh, dude, he's I didn't even know actually was buffed at the moment. Look at that. That's just dumb. I think he was. I don't remember his base speed. I think it was like I don't remember it being over that much. I think it was in the 6,000 range. I don't remember it being 7. Or it was in the 7,000 range. It's buffed up quite a bit. Yeah, this works. Yeah, this totally works. Nothing much, nothing much. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Spirit Trap is just dumb. Since I'm running 2 Spirit Traps at the moment, so they stack, and they have like 2 charges. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. He's gonna kill someone. He's just gonna straight up kill someone. Ah, he's been totally blind. That significantly reduces value on that possession. Because everyone's gonna miss. Yeah, we'll do AoE stun. We also have the option not to land the stun. That's also an option. Oh, that procs. Oh, that's disgusting. Wait, that procs. Oh yeah, it procs every time I end my turn. That's dumb. That's dumb. That stacks. That means because I think it lasts for a turn. And see, it's stacking. See, I have it stacked 4 times. That's so dumb. It doesn't like that. That would just make the damage stupid. That's dumb. It's so good. Those are worth looking into, I think. That gives it a higher chance to kill. Like, it increases the power of the possessed monster for that turn. So, obviously, the more power you have, the more damage you do. I know that's a really simple thing, but yeah, you know how you can tell how stupid that is at that point. Is really good. Uh, mm, Gonna recharge here. Did I land the position? Uh, let's just go for the stun here. Dr. Hazard. I always thought Dr. Hazard was pretty good. He seems to have gotten his ultimate. That's bothersome, actually. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's okay, it's okay. My Axter can still move. I'm not bothered by that. I'm fine, I'm fine. Now, I think, like, the worst thing that could happen at this point if I miss... Oh, I don't even need to do that. Never mind. Done. I was thinking, like, if my only deny skill was the single target possession double damage, I think my only worried thing at that point would be the not only the possession missing, but it'd get the double damage and kill someone. That wouldn't be good. I'm glad that worked as good as it did. Draining mask. And we'll do this. Yeah, good. I don't think anyone's gonna bother attacking this guy because it's only 2 coins. I feel bad for the one guy that lost a coin out of this fight. I think that's always the thing. Like, if you don't get the 3 coins, like when other people want to attack them, they like especially in the situation when there's only 2 left, it's not really any point to really attack them for. This guy's running a Hackster and Ophiuchus. I think if I kind of ran a tanky, that wouldn't be a good idea. I was gonna say if I ran my Yalitri and then just run the other 2 monsters tanky, I could avoid the possession, but they might not even go for the possession. I'd really be the only one I'd want to attack. Yeah. This one isn't too bad. What speeds are you running at? 573. Let's see here. Alright. Let's see here. Ideally, I'd probably want to go for a tanky cop for this fight. Ideally, because I'm not gonna get the first punch in. And if I run a denier, it's just gonna kill that first. That wouldn't necessarily be ideal. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do it. But he's not running any strength runes though, so the odds of him really killing me aren't too high. I think I could get away with it because he's not running any damage. I could probably find a monster that could tank that. That's not too much of a problem. I think I can get away with this fight because I can run Living Forest. I can run. Is he running Ophiuchus? No, he's running Rex. Yeah, I could probably get away with this. Yeah, I think I can get away with this. Do I want to go with the blind or... No, I just go with the tank count. Yeah, this works. This totally works. We'll set up the magnetism, and then we can go with the AoE poison and remove positive effects. This will remove all their goodies, and then I can just possess their damage. Oh, reverse healing. Oh no. Oh no, reverse healing. Wait, does that mean I take half healing will now reduce? Oh shit. This doesn't do lifesteal, right? No, it doesn't. So yeah, this is good. I win. I was like, oh shit, wait 1 second. Wait, does my ult do lifesteal too? Nope. Goodbye. That would have been a different other scenario if that wasn't the case. But yeah, there we go. 3 coins. That's how you do it. That's how you do it in Minnesota. This doesn't seem like a good idea. This guy has like 1 coin left. Now, I think the only problem with this fight specifically, like if he goes for the AoE stun, I think that's my only problem if he does that. I probably want to save that. How much attacks do I have? Time, it's 10 hours. Got 2 attacks left. I think I'll save him. I think in terms of attacks, I'll save him. One of the rules now, like the teams kind of changed the rules, and I gotta use the best situations possible, or like the best monsters possible for a situation to secure as much coins as possible. This wasn't just because of me. A lot of people apparently have also been kind of like the underperforming. I don't know what the term they called it, but they just want us to use specifically our best monsters, period. So I can't attack anymore at this point. I've used the best monsters possible in terms of what I can attack left. I don't want to risk any loss in coins. So we'll do more dungeon battles, and then we'll do some PvP fights. And I think that's good. I'm happy how that Gangstersaurus fight turned out. That was very convenient. I liked that. Mountain Gorilla. And then we'll do Shine and Tackle. This is kind of like, if I can ever like bring just what I usually bring to a dungeon, I usually like to bring a Demise and then my Valguard the Pure, then a damage dealer. I would bring my Xiofex, but the specific not the war rule, the dungeon rule is I have to bring 2 lights and a sea monster. And Xiofex isn't a sea monster. Oh yeah, by the way, I guess I haven't really... I don't think I really mentioned it all because this is actually the first stream after a while. The last one wasn't really good streaming material, and during that time I actually got a lot of stuff done. I got my Agursis done. I got the Xiofex done. I'm thinking about getting the Cryotan I got done. I also have the Harusami done, but I don't have the runes hooked up for that yet. But I have the runes hooked up for the Xiofex and Agursis. And dude, the rank 130, like 130 Agursis with just 1 strength rune using like the Krakatoa or like Tide does like over like 40k damage. It's just glorious. The damage is dumb. Like this is... Oh, I guess I'll show you guys Hot Fudge in all of his doneness glory. He's very much done. He's running the strength, the life, and the speed. And I have to say, this is probably one of the coolest relics in the game, or one of the most annoying ones. I highly recommend maxing out this relic. I haven't done so for mine yet because I kind of want to max out the rods that I have, the mage rods, the staffs. Too. I want to work on those too, and not just dump all my relics, just like in one thing really fast, but kind of spread it out and also conserve food. But this is a good relic. This makes monsters so tanky because the thing with armor, like there's two kinds of shielding. There's shielding and armor. And at first I didn't think this stacked, but it actually does. This thing has two uses, and each time you hit, you get, the specific amount of points in armor. You cannot remove armor with stat. You can't remove armor with remove debuffs. You cannot, like shield block. You can't do any of that. It's just it's different kind of shielding. It's under its own category, kind of like advanced possession. This is advanced shielding where you can't remove it, and this stacks. This stacks. So right now it does like over 25k armor, so since it procs twice, that's a 50k. That's a 50k shield and 2 procs. Yeah, it's really good. You have any info on the 72-hour event challenge? I do not. I kind of decided I needed stuff done, so I just kind of spent a lot of my gold to get the food needed to get this stuff done. But I don't know anything about it. It'd be very ironic if that's next week. Very, very, very ironic. Based on the leaks at the moment, there's going to be a Titan event. There's going to be a weird-looking yokai maze event with Oikawa, Baba Yaga, and Brownies. Those are going to be available monsters in that, based on the leaks. That is entitled to change, but that's what I've seen so far. So I'm going to be happy if I can get an Oikawa. That's kind of what I want. I actually do want to rank up Oikawa, because Oikawa has some really good relic slots. I really want monsters with good relic slots, and since Oikawa has really good tank relics, such as the plate and the mask relics, it would go really great with not only that plate that I have, the 2 proc plate, but it would also go great with the healing mask that I got, which heals like 30k at like around max rank, and at the base it heals like 15k. It's just good. It's just really good. It's a really, really tanky monster. It's just dumb. It's just really good. I can self give immunities to all 3 deny, so it's guaranteed to get the next 3 turns in, unless they have like remove positive effects. This is really nice. A lot of people think it's garbage, but I can see the annoying potential that is Oikawa. It'd just be dumb. It's really good. So I kind of want to get it. There's supposed to be one this month. They got rid of 72 hour, they said. They said that last month too. Oh, okay, so that's recent news then, huh? So I guess people assume that 72 hours are just not a thing anymore. I'd probably say that. I mean, like, we haven't had one in months. Maybe they'll bring it back. I have no idea. Maybe they're changing things. Maybe they'll do a new kind of 72 hour, but on different rule grounds. I should probably not be collecting gold. Just kind of fiddling around. Let's do some good old multiplayer battles. Let's run the BFO. Let's bring the Agursis. We must wield our Agursis high and mighty. It doesn't really matter why I put it in the fence in the moment. So we'll just do that. There we go. We'll do that, and we'll run that. Yeah. That works. Let's go with this fight first. That sounds like fun. Ice 2, I think that was that's single target skill. That was the single target skill. Now that procs. And I have 25,000k armor for the bat. I love that. I love that relic. It's so good. It's not, like a lot of people say, oh, it's not as good as a Tombs relic. Well, it's true, but it's still really good. It's still extremely good. It's a really, really good relic. Oh, and I missed the possession on that invite. I'd be pretty sad if he removed that. Please don't remove that. I hope he doesn't remove that. Oh, I hope he doesn't remove that. Please don't remove that. You don't have to remove that. Oh, okay, he can daze me. That's fine. I guess that's in the realm of fairness. And that procs again. And 25 more. I love that relic. So good. Heavy duty. It does the work. God, does a Tombs plate proc that much? I actually don't know. Does anybody have the relic and know how much it procs, or does it only proc once? Oh no, he made him slow, so he got another turn in and just completely destroyed the turn order. There we go. We're gonna kill that Invar first. That man needs to die. And then this procs more. Spirit Trap's really good. Look at that stack in it. Obviously, this would do more if I had more whatchamacallits, if I had them leveled up. God, that's just so dumb. Like, imagine running a team of trap relic monsters and each one had that relic. That'd be so dumb. That would be so incredibly dumb. I did the extra turn move, right? Why is the turn order changed? Why has the turn, wait, what? I don't, wait, why is it, he didn't get his extra turn? Oh, is that bugged at the moment? I think that's bugged. Dude, not okay, it's bugged. It's okay, it's okay, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. I think that happened a little while ago, like when I used the extra turn skill. It seems to proc a bug at the moment. So it's not really a good idea to use Xiofex's extra turn skill. That seems to be a bug. That happened earlier today. So I can't knock him out with one hit, and that's kind of problematic. So we'll just do... Well, we have the option to miss, too. I guess we don't have to land it. And I... this is gonna be bothersome. This is bothersome. I think I'm fine. I think I'm still fine. Yeah, I'm still fine. Particle. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this shenanigans? This guy runs speed too? He runs the speed buff too? What the... Oh, dude, I don't even get a turn. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna be really bad if he does life regen now. Oh, he's gonna do it now. What is this? What is this shenanigans that is happening before me? Oh, man. This isn't gonna be good at all. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is with this? What is with this? Oh, man. I'm gonna miss guaranteed. So I guess shield. There we go. We're just gonna have to, well, I guess it really doesn't matter what I do because they're gonna heal all their lives back. Situationally, this isn't good at all. Oh my god. Can't do my AoE yet because I'm gonna miss that if I do. Guess killing one thing would be relevant. Can I get this? No. Can I get no? or support. Somebody in the audience telling me, Dib, you should have ran Vesivus. This would be the time someone would say that. I don't run it on mine because there's problems with that. A lot of people think there's no problem with running that on the 130 Tesla date. There really is. I know it's a mandatory move. I know it's a good move. I don't run it on mine because they're the people that know how to get around it will just get around it. Me specifically know how to get around that, so that's why I don't run it. There's a lot of consequences to running it if you don't protect it properly, and you can't protect it properly in every scenario. So I don't run it for my 130. I run it from my 105s, but I don't run it on my 130. Not for my 130, not for my 131, no. Because that's how I know the consequences of running it, and I know how easy other people can get around it. It's really easy to get around. If people know how to take advantage of it, they'll just take advantage of it and win. But no, I know it's a mandatory move. I know it's a good move, but it also has consequences if they know the secret weakness to it. Like if you possess someone, it reflects back on you. So that's why I don't run it on my defense. I just go for the kill. If there's a turn where it doesn't get possessed, then I'll just go for a kill. Like because TDA does like 40k damage naturally. I've seen it do like over 40k damage, and it's better just to kill something than just to set up the Vesivus and have someone like possess it and win. Because what are they really going to bring to a Agursus fight? People are going to bring possessors, and the thing with Mirror is possessors is the worst thing that could ever happen to it, and people bring possessors to Agursus fights. So that's why I just don't run it. On my 130, I run it on my 105. I don't run it on my 130 because there's consequences for that. And I'm much more afraid of those consequences than I am with with not running it, or at least when you don't run it, you don't get the reflect damage back, true, or you don't get reflect all the AoEs and deny it back, true, but you can also destroy your own team. It can also be used against you. It's also a tool for the enemy, and I don't want to give my enemy any more tools than them just taking Agursus to begin with. There's a lot of consequences if you let anyone have your Agursus with Vesivus up. There's a lot of bad things about it. If they know about it. I'm saying for the people that know about it, and for the most part I'm fighting people that do know their stuff in the game. We're fighting we're in top 500, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows about the consequences with Mirror. If you watch any of my previous streams, I take advantage of it all the time. I possess the Agursus, and then Agursus uses Vesivus, and then I just possess him again, or if I haven't already, and then he'll just reflect everything back, what I do, back on the enemy team, not on my team. So it's just not a good idea. I don't think I'm the only one that knows about that. I doubt I'm the only one that knows about the consequences of Mirror. I highly doubt it. Because if you know how to take advantage of Agursus, that just becomes an enemy tool at that point. It becomes a better tool for your enemy. So basically, like, let's say in a situation where you possess Agursus, he has Mirror up, and you go for like the AoE stun. You miss the thing that can be stunned, but it didn't land obviously, so they're okay. But with Agursus, that procs again, and you have another chance to stun the enemy. you have like double the chances essentially to land like the attack, or just yeah, it is a good defense move, but there's also consequences for it. It's good for, I'd say Vesivus is more so a player tool. I think it's more so an offensive tool than it is a defensive tool, because you can control when it happens, and you can also kill the possessor beforehand. It's just different in terms of an attacking and defensive perspective. I know a lot of people are going to look at me and say, like, damn, that's a stupid move. But I think it's a good move, and I think that's a really good decision. As a competitive player, when I see a situation, I kind of see it in different. Like, two competitive players usually can see different things about it. That's just my standpoint on it. This guy's running a Voltic, but he's also running the Zyron Ruby. I don't ever like fighting those. Those are usually hard attacks. I don't like fighting rubies. It's usually never a good thing to fight a ruby, especially even if it's only like 100 or 105. If it moves, it's never usually good. It's never usually good. I didn't get a good attacking list. What do I have for defense fights? My revenge. Oh, 130 fights. Oh, it's this guy running. Yeah, I'm about to hit 900 subs. I'm happy about it. This guy's running the same offensive team, so I can't do that one. Yes, this fight. This guy back in the same stuff. I'll need to bring my whatchamacallit, my cool whip for this fight. I'm not going to need to bring a denier for this situation. I'm just going to bring my team life to give my other monsters more sustain. Because I'm pretty sure I just win, so as long as, Faraday gets his turns in. And he doesn't die. Oh, this isn't even the same comp. Never mind. That defense comp was a lie. that was a hardcore lie. I may very well be dead. That was not the defense team that they said they had. Yeah, see, that did was that Krakatoa too? Yeah, it was. I know it's really special to him, but there's a lot of consequences to running it. There are genuinely a lot of consequences to running it though. That against the enemy, like if an enemy uses a possessor against a Gersis, and a Gersis does mirror, and then they possess a Gersis again, you can basically use it to your own advantage. It becomes the enemy's tool. I'm not saying it's a bad defensive tool. I'm saying it's a great defensive tool, but it has consequences for it. There are consequences to running it if the enemy is running a possessor. Yeah, so this is really good for me situationally. She's gonna die from DOT. That was actually a lot of damage. I don't know how my Gersis how much damage did I just do? I don't even know. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. We'll just set up the DOT on this man. Heavy duty armor. Now he's running the obliteration trap. Oh, he got his ultimate. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's very inconvenient. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. You got his ult. Oh, dang it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. That is so inconvenient. Yeah. We got like one more attack. Let's see if we can at least get one win. when two siblings fight. Yeah, the other one breaks out the fucking the pocket knife. Yeah, in a fist fight, they bring out the pocket knife. Pretty much. That's funny. This might not have been the best choice. Oh, well, I think it is. Maybe. Oh, he's actually gonna just pub stomp the whatchamacallit here. Options. Oh, I'd like it if he didn't destroy my my thing there, but I missed that anyway. I didn't want him to kill my deny, but he wound up killing that anyway. I should have went for the stamina recovery. Well, yeah, it's a good offensive tool, but it's not a good defensive tool. It's just not. I'm not saying it's a bad skill. I'm saying it's a really good skill, but there's consequences for it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying you shouldn't run it. I'm just saying, for me specific, I don't think it's a good defensive tool. I just don't think it's good on defense if they know what they're doing, and I'm fighting people that know what they're doing. It becomes an enemy tool at that point. It doesn't do you any good. It's good for the offense. It's good when you're controlling the situation, when you're controlling the monster, but it's not good in terms of a defensive aspect if they're running a possessor. And usually when you fight an Agursus, you usually bring a possessor. I'm not really bringing one in this case because they're usually going to get the first turn on me. But for the most part, it's not good in situations where people know what they're doing. It's good for stupid people, but it's not good against the smart Joe. Yeah, I feel like I'm fighting smart Joes now. So it's just that aspect of it. You can't tell me you don't know the consequences of running it too. Or like you don't acknowledge the consequences of how bad that could be. For an enemy to for the enemy to take advantage of your own skill. You can't tell me that's not consequential. Yeah, because he's got his ultimate though. What is Joe? I don't know. Oh, the average Joe. I mean people that really don't look into to test out the moves, to test out like let's say mirror for example. I don't think people really I don't know if everybody knows the consequence of running mirror. Like let's say in a situation you have mirror up and you do let's say the enemy does like an AoE possession when you have mirror up. That actually doesn't go back on your enemy team. That possession that the enemy just used on you doesn't go back on them. It goes back on you because Agursus is now treated as a enemy unit. It is now treated as their unit. So the mirror will reflect everything back on your team. This includes anything else that they do to you while he's under a possession. So be it a AoE burn, a AoE poison, anything you don't really want reflected back onto you, that will be reflected back on you because Agursus is currently possessed. He's currently the enemy unit. Since Agursus is immune to possession, most people will probably bring a possessor in Team War, more than likely. Obviously, the skill is really good when the enemy doesn't do that. I'd probably say in the situation that I've used it in, like, let's say because I didn't really bring a possessor to that fight, obviously mirror worked ideally for him because they couldn't really damage him while he had that up. But in a situation where I did bring a possessor, that would just have worked for me. I already did all my attacks. You missed all the attacks that I've done. But yeah, that's why I don't run mirror. A lot of people don't really acknowledge the consequences of it. I do. I think in terms of a situation where someone knows what they're doing and Igursus does go for the mirror, you have a really, really high chance to win. If the enemy team loses a fight when they have a possessor and Igursus goes for Vesavis and you possess the Igursus, the enemy just has a really, really high chance of winning. That's how I usually win my Igursus fights in war. I just possess the Igursus and he has like a mirror up and he just destroys everything else. There are just consequences for just there are consequences. It's not a I'm not saying mirror is a bad move. I'm just saying it's just not good for what monsters the enemy will bring for a fight. They'll obviously bring counters, and then possessors are his best counter. People will just bring possessors, and then not every situation allows you to put monsters immune to possession on defense. So that was the thing too. That's another reason why I didn't run it, because like not every situation I will be allowed to protect that weakness, that weakness to being possessed. It's just really bad. Let's look back in a few of my streams. I think it happened a while ago where I did a possession. The mirror was up. I have shown my concerns about it. I have shown the reason behind me not running it. Go ahead and watch those streams. I don't know what the specific stream was, but I know I've had it done on stream before. I know I have done the AoE possession. I know Igursus would reflect all the things I've done back on the enemy, not on me, so I could pretty much use that, and that's kind of why I don't run it. I'm not saying you guys have to agree with me. I just want you guys to acknowledge my defense behind it. And a lot of people just don't think that's a really good defensive option. That's like a lot of people think I'm crazy about that, but it's just I think it's a legitimate standpoint on it. A lot of people think that really doesn't matter too much. I really think it does. I think fights for enemies become way easier when they have a controlled Igursus with mirror, and they can reflect your AoE denies. They can reflect your AoE damage skills. And keep in mind, this is coming from a 130 Igursus, so whatever he reflects back onto your team isn't going to be pretty for you. The damage is going to be really dumb. It's not going to be too pleasant. Odds are things will die. Things will die very much. Not just from I'll say this. If the first attack didn't kill you, if the first AoE didn't kill you from like the damage dealer, the Igursus will probably finish up the rest. In terms of the mirror, probably. But no, I have shown my concerns. I have done streams on it. Go watch them. It's just I don't know what specific stream it was, but I have shown it before. It has been shown, and that's why I just don't run it on defense. Easy as fuck. Alright, so that was all the things I could really do for ML today. Thank you for watching this stream. Let me know what you thought about it. Again, thank you to Gabriel for making the fan art. I really do appreciate it. And if you have if anyone has ever any fan art or has made anything for me, share it with me. I'll probably put it on as a thumbnail for a stream sometime. I do appreciate it when people make stuff for me. Thank you very much. I'm Dib the Awesome, and I'll catch you guys later.